Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel, Colorful Country Corner. JJ's collection. No, my hands are really dry with all that no, Dawn. All that washing. Does your hands get dry? Oh my goodness sakes. I am just, it's just, and I had to buy this O'Keefe's for the, yeah, it's not sponsored. I'm just, yeah, really. Well, anyway, I want to welcome you back to my channel. I have uploaded 7 videos. I think today's the last day of it being released. It's September 1st. Hallelujah. Let's hopefully the weather will go down a little bit here in El Paso. It is so warm, so warm. I'm just going to share with you, really ramble. Someone just hit the bell and they need to go potty. So on that note, hold that moment, and I'm going to share with you about what's going to happen. I'll be right back. Okay, it was badness. You hear, I have a set of bells hanging from the back doors so they can hit it to let me know they need to go potty. And yeah, and it was badness because they have, I can tell Luna ring and, okay, anyway, let's focus back. I had just gotten back from Kansas. I was there visiting, checking in on a dear friend, and I saw my hunter, and which was the best. I mean, he is just an amazing kid, smart young man, and I'm very blessed to have that relationship with Hunter. He is just, and my daughter, she's just beautiful inside and out, and we will be having a new little one coming in the month of December. So I come home and I made all of these videos, and I've been decorating the house, as you can see, and I'm going, don't get me wrong, I'm going to show you more of the home, but I don't know how to put this, and some might be able to relate to it and some of them might not, be like, what is she saying? With my birthday being November 30th, and I'm a Sagittarius, I am what you call an explorer or a traveler. I love to travel. I love to travel. I love to explore. I love, I don't like being stagnant. I have to constantly be busy. It might be my compulsive, no, just joking. It might, I don't know. But anyway. I just, well, last November, I had turned the big 50. And you get into that moment in your life, it's like, what have you accomplished, and what are you going to accomplish in the next 50 years? And the house is almost done. And I want to leave comfort with my space, if that makes sense. So, I've been doing a lot of praying, a lot of soul searching, a lot of meditating, a lot. And I've been thinking, and I know a lot of us have been doing this with the whole situation going on in the world. What can I do that will help me deal with anxiety, or help me deal with not feeling stagnant? I love to create. I love to decorate. I love to help others. But it only starts with you first, and I want to stress that. If you're not okay within yourself, that's your first priority, and that's what I had to do in this year. So I'm about to turn the big 51, and I'm loving it. I really am. I'm really loving it. And it comes to a part in your life where I really don't care what you think. I really don't care if you're gonna cast a rock at me. Make sure you have a huge sack of them, because I'm going to be making mistakes. And that's the only way I'm going to learn. So if you're going to judge me, you better have a bag of rocks. Just saying. So on that note of creating and designing, I've always, when my children were younger, I used to make jewelry. And I loved it. It was good therapy. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes that gets stagnant, or you get a little, you know, I don't know, I don't want to say you get bored, you get to a dry spell like a writer or a painter or a song, you know, a songwriter. So I have decided to pick at least 3 things, I should say 4, that make me feel my brain is going. You know, I don't like to be stagnant, like I had stated. So I am going to be making some jewelry, and I'm going to be selling it at a really good cost. And these are going to be named of experiences in my life. Some will have stones or gemstones or crystals or just wood or metal. It'll be the different elements within we deal with everyday life. You know, your air, your fire, your earth, and water. Everything will be different. And on top of that, the whole thing, I need to really throw the rock. Crocheting, it's just, it relaxes me. And then knitting, I'm going to be having a different line for that. Scarves and hats and fingerless gloves kind of situation. And so those are going to be, this thing that I had just developed just last night, in fact. It's the JJayCollections. It's going to be the gallery there on my social media, Facebook, which my website will be linked to, the JJayCollections.com. And it just seemed like this is the very first time, I'm being really sincere when I say this, that everything's going through so smoothly as in social media and names and trademarks and all. It's like, wow. He's really with me. He really, the moon, the full moon is the 2nd. So I'm really blessed that it's all coming together. So that's what's happening. I'm really, really excited. I'm really, really pumped. I mean, if I can scream, I would scream right now. It is just overwhelming. I'm learning along the way. And I'm going to stress, there are things that I did not create, and that will be things that I will specify that I did not create. And I just think, wow, I'm not going to, it's not for me to take credit. That's wrong to do in anything in form of life, you know. So I have cleaned my room, and I have it's just, the energy in this room is amazing. It was okay before, you know, it just seemed like I gotta go to the office, gotta go to the studio, you know, finish. It just feels like it's a piece of me. And finally I feel at a comfort where I can come in and take a deep breath, and I feel at ease. It's really, really, really nice. And my home's that way. It's finally, this room was like the last. Another rock. And when I say that, I say so much, so I'm trying to make humor out of that. So I hope I make you guys laugh, because I really don't have humor. So starting October 1st, that is when the shop will be official open. I know that is 30 days away, but it's always smart to make sure that I have things logged and inventoried, and I have supplies. It will be situations where there'll only be one, and that's the uniqueness of it. Yeah, it's not going to be mass quantities of them. Everything will be unique and different and just like you. So I got to stamp. Let's see if I can grab it. And I had gotten it at the bookstore when I bought some books, because you know, you have to read. Knowledge is powerful. And I didn't know if this was sarcastic or not, and leave a comment below and let me know. But I thought it was really cute. It said, I made this gift. It's exactly what you want. You love it, and you couldn't have hoped for anything more perfect. And it's to and from. So when I send out your item that you have purchased, that will be on the tag. So that was really, really cute. I thought, oh, perfect. So I had gotten that. It just seems like everything's just falling into place. And I'm going to cover something really, really delicate, and I want people to understand, be open-minded, if I can say that correctly. I first want to state out there is that I am a very, very, very blessed and humbled lady. Very humbled. And I don't take life for granted. In 2016, I had a horrible situation, both Ray and I was in we were in an auto accident. And during that time, with all the medications and the procedures and the shots and, oh my Lord, the fatty liver disease and the weight gain, and it's just been really hard. But at the same time, it really allowed me to trust God. I trust God. And in my before, and I want to be careful how and I don't want to say I want to be careful because I don't want to offend anybody. And that's the thing about it, is if you don't like it, that's your situation. This is who I am, and that's what makes me unique. I'm a unique individual. I'm a very unique individual. God has given each one of us a gift. If you really know me, you guys will know what I'm getting at. And you probably are seeing more stones and more crystals and more, you know, nature things as the wolf or you know, different stuff like that. And it's like, oh, she's getting away from the religion thing. And you gotta understand something. God is my creator, and he created everything that's going on around us. And I don't worship anything else. I utilize that assist me. Believe it or not, there, you know, people go through acupuncture, they go through chiro therapy, you know, they go through water therapy. One of the elements. You know, it's, God has created things that will assist us. And I'm going to be really honest, since being diagnosed with IBS-C and being on the right medication and certain things that I am doing, and the stones are assisting me, you know, and I'm being really sincere when I say that. It's going to be really weird. It's like, what is she talking about? It's helped. It's helping. Believe me, trust me. But the thing is that God comes first. There's no wishy-washy, there's no, you know. So if you see that, I want you to understand, if you see more, you're going to see more of it. And I hope it doesn't offend you. And if it does, that's your feelings. And I'm not here to upset you. I'm here to explain. God, I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So, I do not want you to feel uncomfortable with me. I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to feel that you're validated to be who you are. I want you to read. I want you to research. I need you to understand that you have a mind and you are okay to make the decisions that if it's not harming somebody else or yourself. So let's make it more of a positive. I just want you to know that life is good. The next 50 years of my life, and it's like, how does she know she's gonna live another 50 years? My grandma Graham lived until she was 100 years old. And she's up in heaven. And believe me, she's one of my aces. And I have 4 aces up there. And she's with me. She is with me. So I am very fortunate and very blessed, and like I stated, I'm very humbled. And you don't do something that you don't know. I've seen enough dark in my life, all the investigations I've been on, and I won't go any further unless you want to know. If you want to know about those, put a comment in the below and I'll tell you about the investigations and tell you there's things that I know. So I don't go there, and I guess that's what I need to let you know. I'm not being stupid, and my friends know that I'm not being stupid. So on that note, what am I going to do today? I am going to be making, this is a long video, we're at 15 minutes and I need to reel it in, and my calendar's telling me you need to go to the office store to get the inventory stuff. Guys, I want you to be you. This is the whole thing of this video. I want you to find what empowers you, that you feel passionate about, that no one's able to stop you. But I want you to educate yourself. I want you to know the good and the bad. Don't be naive about it. That's all I wanted to say. I love you. I want and I need you to join me in saying, you know what? She's right. I have that right. You do. You have that right. So I have to get busy. I only have 30 days. 30 beautiful days, and I will be getting probably rid of some of my purses too. Some of them. Some you probably not seen. Not my classics. Not the ones I've named. But anyway, that all will be coming. So welcome back. It's just to let you know, FYI, this is what I've been up to. And I gotta go get Luna. We have mockingbirds, and they love to mock her, and she barks, and I worry because I don't want the neighbors to get upset. And she doesn't bark that long, but it's that whole Seinfeld situation, the dog barking at night. It just that whole thing resonates inside of me. If anyone knows, yeah, that's your laugh word of the day. Here's Ava. So I love you. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. For we do not know what part of the journey they're on. Until the next video. I'll see you then. And I love you.